Finally, we have 4 new amp colors coming to our lineup. Today I want to talk about the differences between these colors to help you make a better decision for you of what lens you should be wearing. First, I want to talk a little bit about what amp is. Amp is a color enhancing lens. And what that means is these lenses will specifically filter out certain wavelengths of light that will help increase contrast in certain colors, depending on what the lens color is. Because these lenses are filtering out light and increasing contrast, it's adding tons of visual clarity and tons of color into your vision. This can increase reaction time, sports performance, and just your overall viewing experience. Now, we already have 6 colors in our amp lineup, so adding these 4 will bring that total to 10. So there's tons of options to choose from, but I want to help go through each one of these new 4 lenses to kind of help you make a better decision on which one might be the right one for you. First, we're going to start with this G15. G15 is a gray-green lens. This is a polarized lens with a 16% visible light transmission. Our G15 lens has a cool classic look. There's no mirror coating, so no flash. This looks great in any frame. It's a great everyday lens, but this is a classic color invented by Ray-Ban and Bausch & Lomb way back in the day. If you're looking for a classic look that really enhances greens, this is your lens. Next up, we have our bronze lens color. The bronze lens color is another addition to our amp lineup that's on a brown base. You can see this lens color has a brown base looking through it. If you're the type of person that prefers a brown base, this will be a good option for you. There's a slight gold mirror on it you might be able to see. This color does a great job of blowing out reds. This lens could also be a good lens for inshore fishing if you're in brown waters or on a brown seabed. This will help contrast between the seabed and the seagrass, helping you see fish a little better. This has a 14% light transmission. Next up, we have our Nova color. This might be my new personal favorite for the amp lineup. This lens has a purplish, reddish mirror coating. It kind of depends on what angle you're looking at. And it's on a gray base initially, but because this mirror coating is reflecting reds back, it leaves it with like a really cool blue gray tint looking through them, which I find to be really calming. This color enhances greens and reds and blues. This lens is great in open fields and open roads. It has a visible light transmission of 18%, which works really well in the bright sun. All right, and last we have our Cascades. Our Cascade lens is an orange mirror. You can see from looking at that. It is also on a very cool blue gray base lens. It's very similar to Nova, except for slightly darker. So this would be a darker option to your Nova lens. This lens also enhances greens, reds, and blues. This one is great for bright days, especially on the snow and open roads. This is one of our darkest color enhancing lenses to date. I find all of these lenses to be great in any conditions, but if you're looking for a specific lens color for certain conditions, the G15 lens will be great for green fields, pastures, hiking in the woods. The bronze lens is great for your rockier conditions, like hiking in the desert or in Sedona and like a canyon. The Nova lenses are better for open road and fields, and then the Cascades would be best for snow. If I missed any of your questions or concerns about our new amp color lineups, be sure to comment below and we'll try and answer your questions right away.